Welcome to Historic Coins Vault, where every coin tells a story and every discovery could be worth a fortune. Today, we're diving into the rarest U.S. coins, some so valuable, collectors would pay a small fortune just to hold them. Stay with us, because what you're about to see might surprise even the most seasoned treasure hunters. Top 1 today, we are uncovering the truth behind one of the most iconic coins ever produced by the United States of America, the Washington quarter dollar dated 1776 to 1970-6. At first glance, this coin may look familiar. Millions of Americans have spent it, saved it, or passed it along without a second thought. But what many people do not realize is that this special quarter was created to honor the 200th anniversary of American independence. It represents 2 centuries of freedom, struggle, and national identity, making it far more than just everyday currency. The bicentennial Washington quarter was minted during a time when the nation came together to celebrate its revolutionary roots. Instead of the traditional eagle on the reverse, this quarter proudly displays a colonial drummer, symbolizing the spirit of the American Revolution. The dual date tells a powerful story, linking the birth of the nation in 1776 with its bicentennial celebration in 1976. This design choice alone makes the coin historically significant and emotionally powerful for collectors. While millions of these quarters were produced, not all of them are equal. The true value lies in rarity, condition, and errors that occurred during the minting process. Most examples were heavily circulated, leading to worn details, scratches, and loss of luster. Finding a specimen with sharp strikes, full drum details, and original mint shine is becoming increasingly difficult with each passing year. Collectors pay special attention to quarters struck on silver planchets, particularly those produced at the San Francisco Mint. These coins contain 40% silver, adding intrinsic metal value on top of historical importance. Even more desirable are proof versions that were carefully struck for collectors, displaying mirror-like surfaces and frosted designs. Now let's talk about errors, because this is where ordinary coins turn into extraordinary treasures. Some Washington bicentennial quarters were struck with double die errors, where parts of the design appear duplicated. Others show off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or missing mint marks. There are even rare examples struck on the wrong metal, making them incredibly scarce. Error coins like these are one-of-a-kind pieces of history, and collectors are always willing to pay a premium for something that cannot be replicated. What truly drives the value sky high is a combination of factors coming together perfectly. A rare mint location, pristine condition, strong eye appeal, and a dramatic mint error can transform this patriotic quarter into a dream piece for serious collectors. Professional grading plays a major role as well, as coins certified in top mint state or proof condition are trusted and highly sought after in the marketplace. For coin lovers, this quarter represents the perfect blend of history, artistry, and rarity. It connects the modern collector directly to the revolutionary spirit that shaped the United States. Every detail on the coin tells a story, from the determined drummer to the powerful dual date that honors 2 centuries of independence. So the next time you come across a Washington quarter dated 1776 to 1976, do not dismiss it as spare change. Examine it closely. Look for sharp details, unusual features, or anything that seems different from the norm. You could be holding a piece of American history that collectors dream of owning. In exceptional cases, a rare and perfectly preserved example of this bicentennial Washington quarter, especially one with a significant mint error or special composition, has reached an astonishing value of $94,000. Top 2. We are uncovering a fascinating story hidden inside a seemingly ordinary coin. We're talking about the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1974. At first glance, it looks like just another pocket coin from the past. But for those who truly understand coins, this piece holds secrets, rarity, and potential value that can leave collectors absolutely amazed. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the journey, because this is not just a coin, it's a chapter of American numismatic history. The Washington quarter has always been one of the most iconic coins in the United States. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, the quarter quickly became a symbol of American pride and stability. By 1974, the United States was going through major social and economic changes. Inflation, rising costs of living, and shifts in metal composition were already influencing how coins were produced and used. The 1974 Washington quarter was struck during this transitional era, making it especially interesting for collectors who value historical context. This coin was minted in a time when silver was no longer used in circulating quarters. Instead, it was produced using a copper-nickel clad composition. While millions were made for everyday use, very few examples survived in exceptional condition. Most were heavily circulated, scratched, worn, or damaged over decades of use. That is why finding a 1974 Washington quarter in high-grade condition today is far more difficult than most people realize. The design itself adds to the coin's appeal. On the front, we see a dignified portrait of George Washington, facing left, strong and timeless. His expression reflects leadership, responsibility, and endurance, values deeply rooted in American history. The inscriptions surrounding him are clean and bold, but on rare examples, collectors may notice unusual spacing, doubling, or slight misalignments that signal something extraordinary. On the reverse side, the majestic eagle stands with outstretched wings, holding arrows that symbolize strength and readiness. The details in the feathers, wings, and talons are crucial when grading this coin. Sharp details and strong strikes are rare for this year, and coins that retain these features instantly gain collector attention. Weak strikes or worn details are common, which makes fully detailed examples especially desirable. What truly makes the 1974 Washington quarter exciting is the existence of rare mint errors and anomalies. Some coins were struck with double dies, where parts of the lettering or date appear doubled due to a misalignment during the minting process. Others show off-center strikes, clipped planchets, or unusual thickness and weight caused by metal errors. These mistakes were never meant to leave the mint, yet a few escaped into circulation, turning them into accidental treasures. Collectors are especially drawn to error coins because no two are exactly alike. Each one tells a unique story of how it was created. A dramatic error on a 1974 quarter can multiply its value many times over, especially when combined with excellent preservation. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services are extremely rare and highly competitive in the collector market. Another factor that boosts value is mint location. While quarters from Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco were all produced, certain mint-specific characteristics and strike qualities can make one example far more desirable than another. Proof versions and special strikes, when preserved perfectly, can also command serious attention from advanced collectors. For coin lovers, this quarter represents more than money. It represents patience, knowledge, and the thrill of discovery. Imagine finding a coin that sat unnoticed for decades, only to reveal itself as a rare and valuable piece of American history. That is the magic of coin collecting, and the 1974 Washington quarter captures that magic beautifully. Now comes the moment that makes every collector's heart race. A 1974 Washington quarter dollar, when found in exceptional condition or featuring a significant and verified mint error, has been known to reach an astonishing value of $91,000. Top 3. We are uncovering the hidden story of a coin that many people have held in their hands without ever realizing its true potential. We are talking about the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1989. This coin may look ordinary, simple, and familiar, but beneath its surface lies rarity, mystery, and a level of collector excitement that makes it far more valuable than most people would ever expect. Sit back, enjoy the story, and let this coin surprise you. By 1989, the Washington quarter had already been a part of American daily life for decades. Originally introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, the quarter became a symbol of trust, strength, and national pride. The late 1980s were a period of transition in the United States, marked by economic shifts, technological growth, and changes in minting quality. Coins from this era were produced in massive numbers, yet very few were struck perfectly or preserved carefully, which is where the real story begins. The 1989 Washington quarter was minted using a copper and nickel-clad composition, designed for durability and circulation. Millions of these coins were released into everyday use, passing through countless hands, pockets, and registers. Because of this heavy circulation, most examples show clear signs of wear today. Finding one in outstanding condition, with sharp details and clean surfaces, is surprisingly rare and immediately attractive to serious collectors. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, facing left with a calm but commanding presence. The quality of this portrait is extremely important when evaluating value. On rare examples, collectors may notice doubling in the lettering, the date, or even Washington's profile. These double die errors occurred during the die creation process and are among the most desirable mistakes in modern coin collecting. Even subtle doubling can dramatically increase interest and value. Turning to the reverse side, the eagle with outstretched wings remains a powerful symbol of American strength and freedom. The clarity of the feathers, the arrows, and the overall strike quality play a major role in determining rarity. Many 1989 quarters suffer from weak strikes, where details appear flat or incomplete. Coins that show full feather definition and strong relief are far scarcer than their mintage numbers suggest. What truly elevates the 1989 Washington quarter into collector legend is the presence of rare mint errors. Some coins were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing. Others were struck on defective planchets, resulting in unusual thickness, incorrect weight, or clipped edges. There are also examples with die cracks, cuds, and dramatic misalignments that turn an ordinary quarter into a one-of-a-kind collectible. These errors were never intended to exist, which makes them incredibly exciting to collectors. Another layer of rarity comes from mint locations. Quarters were produced at multiple United States mints, and each mint had its own striking characteristics. Certain mint issues from 1989 are far more difficult to find in high-grade condition. Proof versions, especially those preserved perfectly without scratches or haze, also play a significant role in high-end collections and auctions. For coin lovers, this quarter is more than metal and numbers. It represents the thrill of discovery, the patience of searching, and the joy of realizing that history can hide incredible value in the smallest places. Many collectors dream of finding a coin like this in an old jar, inherited collection, or forgotten roll, not knowing that they are holding something truly special. Condition is everything when it comes to this coin. Professional grading can transform a well-preserved or error-filled 1989 Washington quarter into a star of the collector market. Coins that achieve the highest grades are extremely limited, and competition among collectors for these examples is intense. This demand continues to push values higher, especially for coins with eye-catching errors or exceptional strikes. Now we arrive at the moment every collector waits for. A United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1989, when found in exceptional condition or featuring a significant and verified mint error, has been known to reach an astonishing value of $88,000. Top 4. We are revealing the hidden story of a coin that most people have spent without a second thought. We're talking about the United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1994. This coin may look common, familiar, and ordinary, but for knowledgeable collectors, it holds mystery, rarity, and the potential for extraordinary value. So sit back, relax, and let's uncover why this quarter deserves your full attention. The Washington quarter has been a symbol of American currency for generations. First introduced in 1932 to honor George Washington, it quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in the world. By the time 1994 arrived, the United States Mint was producing quarters in very large numbers to meet everyday demand. The country was experiencing economic growth, technological change, and increasing automation at the minting facilities. While millions of quarters were struck that year, perfection was far from guaranteed, and that's exactly where rarity begins. The 1994 Washington quarter was produced using a copper and nickel-clad composition, designed to be durable for circulation. These coins moved rapidly through daily transactions, meaning most examples today show signs of wear, scratches, or dull surfaces. Finding one that has survived decades in exceptional condition is far more difficult than people realize. High-grade examples are scarce, and scarcity always attracts serious collectors. The design of this coin is timeless and powerful. On the front, George Washington's portrait appears calm, strong, and dignified. Collectors closely examine this side for sharp details, clean fields, and strong lettering. On some rare examples, there may be doubled lettering, slight separation in the date, or unusual thickness in parts of the design. These features often point to double die errors, which are among the most valuable and desirable minting mistakes in modern coin collecting. Flip the coin over, and the iconic eagle stands proudly with outstretched wings, clutching arrows that symbolize strength and readiness. The reverse design is especially important when determining quality. Many 1994 quarters suffer from weak strikes, where the feather details appear flat or incomplete. Coins that show full feather definition, bold lettering, and balanced strike pressure are surprisingly rare and highly sought after by advanced collectors. What truly transforms the 1994 Washington quarter from ordinary change into a collector's dream is the presence of mint errors. Some coins were struck off-center, leaving part of the design missing while still showing the full date. Others were struck on defective planchets, resulting in clipped edges, incorrect weight, or unusual thickness. There are also known examples with die cracks, cuds, and misaligned dies that create dramatic visual effects. These errors were never intended to exist, which makes them accidental treasures. Collectors love error coins because each one tells a unique story. No two errors are exactly the same, and that individuality adds excitement and competition to the market. A strong, clearly visible error on a 1994 quarter can instantly elevate its status and value, especially when combined with excellent preservation. Mint location also plays a crucial role in rarity. Quarters from different mints can show distinct strike qualities and production characteristics. Some mint issues from 1994 are far harder to find in top condition than others. Proof versions, struck with special care for collectors, are another area of interest. When perfectly preserved, these proof quarters display mirror-like surfaces and sharp details that make them stand out in any collection. For true coin lovers, this quarter is about more than money. It represents patience, curiosity, and the thrill of discovery. Imagine checking an old coin jar, inherited collection, or forgotten roll of quarters and realizing you found something extraordinary. That moment is what makes coin collecting so addictive and rewarding. Condition is everything when it comes to this coin. Professional grading can dramatically increase its desirability, especially for coins with strong eye appeal or verified errors. The finest known examples are extremely limited, and competition among collectors to own them is intense. This growing demand continues to push values higher over time. Now we reach the moment every collector waits for. A United States of America Washington quarter dollar from 1994, when found in outstanding condition or featuring a significant and authenticated mint error, has been known to achieve an astonishing value of $94,000.